Big brother, it's big brother, it's my brother, it's your brother, it's our brother, it's his brother, it's her brother, it's their brother, run past the gravy bro.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a surprise edition of Ladies Night. Football has taken over my life.
Ooh.
Not my life per se, but my husband's life. So he will not be
Happy
joining us.
anniversary, by the way.
Thank you. It has been a year, the best year.
It's been a year.
The best. You might actually hear him yell because his team is not doing too hot tonight.
Uh-oh.
Not doing too hot. Okay, yeah. Todd Voss says T's and P's to Alex. Also, happy anniversary. So thank you. It's a weird day of love and hate. Okay, I guess we'll just get right into this, knock this out. How strange was it that they talked so much about Toots right away after a 9/11 special of 60 minutes? Love that for us.
You don't think that the gas masks were appropriate? For a whole 9/11 tribute, that it wasn't at all in bad taste to have people walk around in gas masks?
The stinkometer. Yeah, I wonder if they had any thoughts about it.
I
thought the same thing. Little comic relief or just inappropriate?
I don't think they thought it through because this was filmed Friday and Saturday mostly.
Oh.
So, not right after.
No one's going over the dates of airing. Okay,
We'll show this. Yeah, I mean, a little unfortunate, but
more unfortunate.
It's been 22 years, I think.
Yeah. No, still.
No.
It's terrible. That was terrible.
Real bad, but yeah, Ashley said, why did peeing cause stink? I
should get that checked.
I do think it was random.
I do think so too.
Yeah. But I mean,
especially with the stinkers late at night. But I bet it also random and then not random. So they could tell, when you're when you're making a stink. And I'm also kind of surprised they didn't have to announce what number they were going, just that they were going. Was that the line? They couldn't.
I don't know. I mean, some of them did. So, I think there was one time where Izzy announced that she was going in, and someone asked her if it was going to be a number 1 or a number 2. And in the megaphone, she said, "Right now, I only plan on a number 1, but I'm open for anything."
Expect the unexpected.
And I was like, that's great.
That's great. That's great.
It's wonderful.
Yes. Okay. Todd Voss. Yes. Bowie Jane got a lot of airtime tonight.
He did. You know she's in this house?
Her whining and her crying. That's all I heard was just.
It's really hard to understand her accent in a cry.
And it's all one tone.
It's body.
She was so upset. Okay, we got to really see. It felt like being in high school, and I felt really bad for Bowie Jane because those girls immediately were like, "Well, of course we can't tell you everything. You didn't tell so and so about our lines, did you?" And the gaslight and the mist, and then her just crying as a full-grown adult, and
it felt
she
really
had glitter on her face, and you're like, "Oh, Bowie, this is."
They all had. Suri had those stupid butterflies by her eyes, and it's trying to be now it's your turn. You need to go up there. We didn't tell you because now you go up there and you're his confidant, and you tell us. And what? That's not the plan. Nobody planned for this. You can tell based on their reactions. That wasn't a contingency.
Oh, no. And Suri pulled that out of her butt, and they were all like, "Oh, yeah, that's exactly what we need you to do.
We did this because we need you to do this.
Need you." And then Felicia kicking Matt out, which cracked me up that he immediately went and told Jag because he is Matt the rat.
He is, but he's also like, he thinks that he, and I get like this is a weird sentence, I guess, because he thinks that he only has to listen to Suri. And like, truthfully, he doesn't need to listen to anybody because he is the grown-ass adult. However, I don't know why it's like, I will listen to Suri and only Suri. Like, had Suri kicked him out, he would have been like, she needed some time.
She needed some space. She needed some time.
She needed some time. I understand she's got to work her thing, her worker magic on FBJ, fucking Bowie Jane. And the fact that he was so annoyed by it honestly annoyed me.
Me too.
Because if it were Suri, if it were anybody else,
true.
Well, I mean, if it were Suri, he would not have been as upset by it.
Yeah, and I don't even know, like, is it just the principle of, like, him not being included? Does he think there's another alliance going on that he's not, picking up on? Or was it just strictly because he doesn't really like Felicia and she kicked him out?
I think it's because he doesn't like Felicia.
That's Petty. That's Tom Petty. That's wrong, Matt. You're supposed to be mad because you're supposed to be like, something stinks in there.
Yeah.
On a 10 out of 10 scale. And he's
on
like,
a 10 out of 10 scale. Somebody needs to grab a gas mask.
Oh, Matt. Sweet, sweet Matt. Goes and tells Jag. Oh, and then the cute little texting segment.
Yeah, that happened a while ago.
Okay, so this episode was chock full of stuff that happened weeks ago.
Yeah, because they didn't have to show an HOH.
It's true, but also this is the time of the game is starting to turn. Like the tables are turning a little bit. They're scooting.
Yeah.
Why couldn't we get that? Why did it have to be just fluff?
Because honestly, in the feeds, like Cameron legitimately didn't tell anybody what he was doing. That edit was real. He legitimately didn't tell anybody. And afterwards, when he was talking to people, was like, I just needed you to have plausible deniability. Like, I didn't want you to know because, you were going to get questioned.
Is he diabolical or is he?
Yes.
Okay.
No, he's diabolical.
Okay.
I don't hate it at the moment because I think it's what the game needs right now.
Yes.
But, no, he's absolutely diabolical. This is
I don't want to stand behind him, but, when we do power rankings later, I think he's going to have to be in it.
Yeah.
I never thought this would happen.
This is the biggest shake to power rankings so far in the game.
I'm going to have to do a lot of bringing new faces in. Usually I just shuffle them around.
Speaking of, I haven't written mine down, and now I need to jot those down before I forget.
I don't know. I don't know exactly. I don't know how to fill up 5 spaces.
I know, because nobody right now. Right now, there's an interesting, without going into spoilers, there's not a guarantee for anyone at the moment, except for Cameron.
And Bowie Jane.
And Bowie Jane. Bowie Jane's.
Say that.
No spoilers. Bowie Jane's not going to go up this week.
I have a pretty good feeling about that.
Kenya said that she didn't realize Felicia was being so messy. She's not being that messy. She's being painted to be that messy because I think Suri and Izzy want her out. So they have been painting, they tried to pin the flip on Felicia and Nicole, which doesn't make sense because they were trying to make sure that Jag went. Was it Jag on the block? I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Red stayed.
Yeah. But
so
if they all know,
but that's why Matt is anti Felicia right now, because he's been told by his Lord and Savior Suri Fields that Felicia is being messy, and so now that she's told him to do something, he's like,
I don't like it.
Felicia told me to do this, and
I will say the cupcake was messy. That was pretty messy.
That was messy, but I think I don't think she did that to be messy. I
No,
think that was a legitimate slip because she had just found out like moments before.
I wonder if they ever, because my first thought was, oh, she's forgetting because of her age. Is that rude of
Is
me
she
to say?
senile?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a lot to remember. Like,
It is.
she's not
It-
Cerie, but she is vice president to Cerie. So, like, she's also in a tangled web, and she's telling people things and doing things. And can she keep it straight?
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
rude to question that because of her age. I don't know how Cerie's doing it either.
Cerie's not 63.
No, but I can't keep her own alliances straight, and I can write them down and look at them. But like, I don't know. Every time they talk about like the seven deadly sins, and
I don't remember who's in it.
Yeah, I have to. I don't know.
Yeah, and they are like Izzy messed it up the other day.
That makes me feel worried for Felicia.
Yeah,
Especially now that she's on slop.
they're all on slop.
No, but your brain doesn't fire as good, and she's just gonna. Well, she's gonna do what they're hoping she does and dig herself deeper.
Yeah.
You need to have a good memory, Angela. If you're telling the truth, that's true. That's what they always tell you in school. It's like the number one rule.
Yeah.
Don't lie, because then you have to remember, and that's the only reason you shouldn't lie.
Yeah, you don't have to keep a lie straight if you don't lie.
Remember.
That's the thing. Nothing about morals.
No. It's so you don't look dumb.
So you don't fuck it up. Yes, Kenya, the singing in her sleep was amazing. And I was dying laughing until they talked to her the next day and she was having a nightmare. And that's really sad.
It's really, yeah, because no. I wonder if it was the nether region, because that's a stuff of nightmares.
Maybe.
Like,
I don't know.
your life there.
Yeah, apparently she was having a nightmare and was talking in her sleep, and it was like she was screaming and it came out as singing. I don't know, but it made me feel bad.
Yeah, why didn't nobody wake her up?
They thought she was just singing a tune.
Just singing a tune.
Just singing a tune.
Your big brother over the speaker, please stop singing. It's just a nightmare. Okay, what else happened?
I don't know. I mean, nothing much happened in this episode aside from the pies.
The pies was awesome. We did get to see Blue's thong, and we got to see her.
It's her jeans.
Oh, it's the jeans.
It's her jeans, because I saw them and I was like, oh my god, Manny Santos.
Yeah! 2005 Degrassi.
When Manny Santos goes bad girl on Degrassi, and I was like, oh, why is that coming back? That wasn't cool when it happened.
It wasn't cool.
But the waistband of her jeans is like cut into straps.
Okay.
So it is the jeans, but it does look like a thong, and I also thought it was Whale Tail Manny.
Yeah, and I kind of think with that cut, you can't even wear underwear.
Or, yeah, no, I agree. Because that's where your waistband would go.
Where your underwear would be. Okay, well, that's interesting fashion.
Yeah.
Another.
I'm glad that you also thought me.
I even wrote down her thong, LOL.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, she's not. God, was she even alive when Degrassi? Well, I guess it was on until very recently, but like.
Thanks. That episode specifically, she probably wasn't alive for.
Gross.
That's wild.
That is absolutely wild. I hate it.
She's a great crier. I can't wait to see more of that, because that was wild. And she's no remorse over it.
Afterwards, she was like, I should have got an Oscar for that cry performance.
No.
She got snotty, and that's hard to do with a fake cry.
Really hard to do. And especially someone who's like so into her makeup. She was like, here, it's time to ruin it. Let's do this. Full commitment.
Yeah.
Full commitment. Love that for her. And Cam, yeah, diabolical. Again, with the you need to go downstairs and hate me. I'm not going to let you in on all my thoughts.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him.
I know. So, like, after we know how America feels about Cameron, America the player. Also, I mean, we know how America the country feels about him.
No.
It's not great, but even after the ceremony, America was talking to Corey, and she was like, "I mean, that was badass. Like, the player in me fucking loved that."
Yeah. Yeah, and like I love because Izzy, like she saw the pies. and
Oh,
she's like,
immediately. I was
okay,
like, "Girl, put those back on. You don't need to take those off."
I love Blue. Like Ashley, the two.
Yeah.
I went like she genuinely thought he was going on the block, and she's like, "Well,
Yeah.
pulled them off so fast. Do they always come off that fast? I don't know."
I don't know.
I
I
don't know
never
anything
wear
about
fake
it.
eyelashes.
Oh, my mom
But,
shout
like,
out.
even
Happy anniversary. Thanks, Mom.
Felicia took her tooth out. Like, why is that what you need to do?
I was also disgusted by how everyone was opening their mouths wide for the pies. And I'm like, you don't know how long they were sitting in that storage room.
Yeah,
Bacteria on those things.
that's true.
But they did look pretty delicious. And poor Corey's
They
was
did
just
look pretty.
rude.
But yeah, he just had a cherry pie.
Ugh. She's my cherry pie. Okay. I liked the camaraderie between Jag and Cam. I hope that sticks. I think it is a waste of time for them to go after each other.
Yeah, they didn't show the deal that they made.
They started like it seemed like a deal, but it didn't seem like either. It didn't seem like Jag trusted it.
It was more intense on the feeds where it was like Cameron said the thing about like I want to put you up and like things that we've talked about have come back to me, so I don't trust you, but you know we do both have nothing going forward, so we should work together. And he told Jag that if anything got back to him, then he was like, I'll for sure make sure you go home this week, which like you don't have any control over, but whatever. But like they made a deal, like a full work together deal. William says that deal means nothing.
Yeah,
and that's true, but
the 1-for-1 deals always is because there's no guarantee Jag's gonna win HOH.
No.
So like, how do you cover your butt even further besides making that like, I'll cover you this week if you cover me next week?
Yeah,
that's no possibility. Like, choose your words better.
Yeah.
Next time you're HOH, you cover me. That should be the deal.
Yeah.
Jag will put him up if he can.
No.
Cam was never going to put him up. Anyways, that's true.
Yeah, but he got a deal out of it. Like I feel like even if you're not going to put someone up, if you can get a safety out of it for some time, get it.
That's true.
Even if like, at least if they don't do it, you can come at them for breaking their word.
That's true.
And be like, nobody trusts him. We had a deal. Like, he can't keep his word to me. He can't keep his word to you. I don't know why I'm doing all hands right now, but.
To call him out in front of everyone. He's making deals behind your back. But I also love to see a deal. We don't really get a lot of deals.
Yeah.
In the recent season of Big Brothers.
Yeah. And I don't hate a week-to-week deal. I feel like that's like when in Survivor when they like they discovered voting blocks. And it was so exciting. You don't have to vote together always, but like right now you can band together.
And that's what I like too. Like I'm someone who's like, if you're in the majority alliance, why do you have to keep it a secret? So when you're in voting blocks, everyone knows, well, me and this guy are going to vote together, but me and these three. So let's get together. And then it's all just kind of on the table. And then you all get to work together to just cream each other. And then the rivalry is the best.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. We got the pies. Let's talk pie. I guess we already talked pies a little bit, but
I mean,
we do that every week. The suspense.
It's so good.
And I like, because I was thinking, oh God, well, they're all going to know because he's going to do them in order and then whoever he skips is obviously going to be the nominee. But the way he went about randomizing
it was a flashback to the wheel, and I like the wheel better than the box.
I like the wheel better than the box, but I like the pies the most.
Well, yeah.
Pies can stay.
Pies every week.
Pies every week. Gas mask can go. I don't care about the smell. The stink-o-meter.
Yeah.
Pies every week.
Pies every week. You hear that, Julie?
Production.
We know you watch.
We know you watch. What if she doesn't even watch on Sundays? Like the show. Like she has no idea that they did pies.
Could you imagine? She has no clue what's happening.
Okay. So we have a lot of spoilers, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, Sunday episodes I feel like are always, it's quick recap and then spoiler city.
Spoiler cities. Anybody in the comments want to recap anything else? Want us to chat about anything before we get into spoilers? Because I need the spoilers to officially fill out my power ranking.
I've got 3 written down, and I'm like, I don't know before.
Let's just keep them short. Not top 1. Top 2, please. Okay. Let's talk about AmeriCorey.
Well, that's gonna be in spoilers.
That's some spoilers. Cute that America was like, we're not there yet. We're not texting. Hopefully, we can be texting soon.
Mm-hmm.
I just adore them. Corey's mustache is getting out of hand. I hate it.
It's so bad. It's so stringy. It's so stringy.
It's really bad. And like, does nothing else grow, or does she specifically like a mustache?
I think, I mean, honestly, it could be both. It's so sparse. It's like a 14-year-old.
It really is.
That like doesn't realize they're growing facial hair.
Yes.
Like it's just like it's starting to get darker.
Doesn't know how to ask his dad for a razor. Like, I'm too
or like
weird.
doesn't even realize because he's always had hair there, but it's just starting like some of the strands are getting darker.
Yeah.
I know, it's bad.
It makes me think of that line in Napoleon Dynamite where Pedro has a full mustache and Napoleon's like, how long did it take you to grow that? And he's like, a couple of days. But people like Corey, it will take a couple of years for that to be thick and full and lovely. You will have to grow it to here, cut it off, and then stick it back up for it to be full.
I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so much that you just said that.
Visual of it. How is she into it? How is she into it? Is it just fun to see it grow because there's nothing else going on in there, or
I think it just like makes him look a little bit older instead of 19.
So she's doing it.
What like
all the wrong
also
reasons.
does it make him look older if it's so stringy and patchy? It makes it then look like he's younger because he can't grow one.
Absolutely. It's the curse of the
I don't know.
teensy stash. Teensy. It's fun to see it grow, winky face. You got me there, Kenya. That's what she said. Okay, so let's get into spoilers.
Yeah.
I still don't really know the script for how to end this. If you don't want spoilers, it was good to see you. Thanks for coming by. And it was
great to have you.
I hope you have a great Sunday and great rest of the week. You can find us on all social media platforms of Pass the Gravy Bro. I am Emma Lawler on Instagram and Little Eden Tweets on Twitter. And Allison is...
I'm at Almar7490 on Instagram and Affable Allison on Twitter. Follow us. If you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, press play on the other. If you're watching a video, press play on an audio. If you're listening to us on audio, press play on a video so we can get the numbies. Subscribe. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes
share
or whatever platform. Yeah, share it with a friend. Be friendly.
Subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Follow.
Hit that like and subscribe buttons.
Yes. Okay, Austin, we are doing power rankings after spoilers because I need help. And I think we usually do them after spoilers.
I think we usually do it because we usually factor in veto results and stuff like that.
Yes, that is true. And that is a big part, I think, of mine. Let me find the thing. Okay. So see you on Wednesday, 2-hour episode. If you're tuning out for spoilers, and good night. And here we go.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Okay.
Okay.
Please. Who wins the veto?
Okay, so I hate this because it was
Who actually won the veto? Because it's
who actually won the competition, who actually won the medallion.
Who actually won the medallion first?
Jared has the veto.
Ugh.
Jared has accidentally won yet another competition. It's the only way he wins is because somebody else chooses not to win.
He's going to win the whole thing as well. They're going to choose not to let Sari win, and they'll let Jared win. But
yeah, like
who actually won?
Matt.
Oh,
Matt won the competition, but took a punishment. So Josh Duhamel hosts. It's the Yankee swap veto, whatever they call it. So I don't know what order they were out in, but Felicia has a punishment where she chose Sari to be in the punishment with her, are like land whitewater rafting.
Yeah.
And so they're in a kayak and that they walk. It's got no bottom and like a helmet, and like it's really funny watching them land kayak. I
want to try and find a picture.
It's real good.
It's so good.
They got stuck in the kitchen because they couldn't carry everything in their kayak. So Blue had to come help them.
It's adorable.
Izzy got a punishment, and she chose Cameron because it was some little piggy thing where they had to do like 2,000 scoops of dirt and like transfer it somewhere else, and they had to do it in 12 hours. And if they didn't do it, then they couldn't play in veto the next week.
Oh God.
And so Izzy picked Cameron because she hates him, and it would potentially take away his veto.
That's not a bad plan, but it's adorable little costumes that they're in.
Yeah, but they have already completed it.
Good for them.
I think they just have to be in pig outfits for the rest of the week too.
Which is humiliating.
Yeah. Cameron got the trip to Europe.
Whoop.
Which Jared is pissed he did not get.
Veto, bud.
Oh no, he wanted the trip to Europe because Matt could have won the veto, but instead took a punishment and left Jared with the veto. So Matt's punishment is called like Duhamel a Maniac or something, and he has to carry around like a cutout of Josh Duhamel and like take selfies with him. But he thought he was actually going to get to hang out with like the real. So like that's why he took it. He thought he was going to get to hang out with like a celebrity.
Was it explained poorly, or
I think it was explained poorly? I don't think it's anything to do with his hearing. No, I think it was just a dumb choice to think that Josh Duhamel, if I'm even saying his name right, would spend that much time in the Big Brother house.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
So he has to wear a costume and is like carrying around a very terrifying cutout that like in the night vision he tucks into bed, and so it's just like wide-eyed Josh Duhamel. Ashley, why would Matt take a punishment? Because he thought it wasn't a punishment. He thought he was going to get to hang out with Josh Duhamel. The
poor angel baby. Todd Voss, hot take. Josh Duhamel is a poor man's Timothy Oliphant.
They look identical. Although I think some people would flip-flop that and say Timothy Oliphant is, but like, I don't know. That's up to your taste, bud. Yeah, he thought that it was
safety always, dude. I agree. Take safety always.
Absolutely. Especially when that kind of shit can get you nominated, a la Alyssa.
Yes, that is true. And also, like, that's not even the coolest celebrity to choose over, right?
Oh, yeah.
Even if he genuinely thought he was going to be in the house, like, what? It's not like Brad Pitt or anything.
not even Brad Pitt.
Like,
Like,
I couldn't tell you 2 movies that guy's in besides he's in Transformers, right?
is he in Transformers?
I don't
He's in
know.
that
He's in
one.
Blade.
He's in that one Katherine Heigl movie where their friends die and they have to take care of a baby.
Yeah, and the movie box is tilted,
Sure.
like walking in their house but going up, and it's like this is life or something.
Something like that. And then isn't he Fergie's ex?
yes, that's how I know him.
Yeah, so I mean honestly. Oh gosh.
All right, so that's how we know. I wonder if Matt's a big Fergie fan.
Maybe.
Or maybe anti-Fergie and he's Team Josh. We'll never know. We'll never know.
I guess. I don't
If
know.
it's not an A-lister, it's not worth it. Agreed.
Honestly. But like right now, he could have won or not Josh. Damn it. Jared. Jared's upset because he's the veto. Cameron, I guess, trusts Jared. He like maintained that Jared was the third person who was blindsided at Red being evicted, even though he Oh no, he was HOH, so he couldn't vote.
Okay.
That
So
makes
he
more
thought
sense
he
because I
was
was like, why did he think that?
Yeah, that's
Because he didn't vote. So he like I don't know if he actually trusts Jared or if he just is pretending to, but he told Jared that he wants Jared to use the veto on Felicia because he wants to nominate Suri. He says this to Jared. And then he clarifies that he still wants Izzy to go. Izzy's still his target. But he wants Suri on the block next to her, I guess, to make sure she goes.
or I think just maybe to even stir it up even more, because I did just read that too.
Yeah.
And then like Jared immediately is like, well, we have to make sure that Suri's not going home, which is another like red flag.
Right.
And nobody sees it.
I think he does. So like right now they have agreed on using the veto and putting Jag up, but like I don't know who he would use the veto on. And I don't know at this point, I don't know if Cameron is like, yeah, that's a good idea. Or if he's gonna say, yeah, use it, I'll put Jag up. And then it's like Suri.
Well, diabolical. So yeah, it could go either way.
Could go either way. Todd asked, did it ever get clarified that Bowie, God, I cannot talk tonight. Corey voted out Jack. So I think that the thing is he had a speech impediment. He did say red. The mouth shapes aren't that different. I don't know. There would not have been, because even like, so Shannon Tharp was there in the audience.
Okay.
And she said, like, somebody asked her on Twitter what it looked like in studio, and she, like, I guess, didn't know that it was like blowing up on Twitter, and was like, I did think that it looked like he said Jag, but he definitely said red, so like I didn't think too much of it. Like maybe it was just a camera delay or something that made it look like not synced. So like she noticed it live, I guess. Like there's got like they have a delay on the feeds, but like I can't imagine in front of a live audience there would be much of a delay. That would,
I'm suspicious.
You know how much work it would be to like do that?
Yeah.
And then for Corey to not be like, wait, 8-2, I voted out.
Yes, that's true. I never thought about that side of it.
I would be like, what? Did Bowie fucking vote him out?
But I want there to be conspiracy. I want there to be something up. I
know. I don't think it was. But yeah, no, I was thinking about that. I was like, immediately I would be like, 8-2. Who knew?
Whatever they do, that makes no sense. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I want it. I want the drama.
Yeah.
I want production to be involved and be like, it's rigged. So when things don't go my way, I get to be it's rigged.
Yeah. Well,
Helen was pushed.
She was though.
Todd was, yes.
You can see the hands.
See the story that he voted out Jag. Me too.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
But it doesn't even matter. That's not even the most exciting thing that's happened to Corey recently because he in America full made out.
Woo! And I
And,
bet
like-
that mustache is going. I wanted to say it because as soon as America felt that tiny thing touch her
Ugh.
mouth, she was like, nope, it's gotta
Ew.
go. Shave it off.
And tickling.
And it's probably like really soft too, because it's not real facial hair. It's just that
Yeah.
baby hair.
Like dark peach fuzz.
Like it's long.
It tickled more than anything, I'm
Yes.
sure.
I'm sure it like kind of gets in her mouth. Just
Yeah.
a little bit because it's so long.
Yeah. But it was like almost adorable, almost creepy in a way that like they I don't know, like he was like asking her like question, like at one point he was like, how do you know when to stop?
Oh.
And like she was like giving him like tips on like making it like just relax, like try this, da, 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 da. And like he was asking for tips and like also because we talked about this. They said something about, or America said something about like, but I won't do anything else, which Kenya said, were they doing more than kissing? I saw some motions under the covers. There's a conspiracy there. I don't know. Some of it, I think it could have been like that, like this thingy, yeah, like hanging weirdly. Because she was like,
Cringe.
I won't, yeah, she was like, I won't do anything more. And he was like, I wouldn't know how to do anything more.
Oh.
I don't know if he's joking because he does have like a self-deprecating sense of humor. Like, I can't.
But also, if he does know more, he knows his mom is watching, and he's like, "Well, I can let her know I've done more."
Yeah,
Because you have to pretend to be dumb or inexperienced, not dumb.
She asked him if he had a list, like a count of how many people he's made out with, and he was like, "Well, if you give me a second, I can figure it out. Like I do now, or whatever."
Yeah.
And I was like, and this sounds terrible, but like I am. How old am I? What year? I'm 33. So like,
It looked like you looked at your handle and like, okay, the 7,490, 90, the math.
no, I was like, I'm 32. I'm not 32. I'm 33. So like, there's been some years of being. I would have no idea. I don't even think I could count. Like,
Yeah.
I honestly, and just like, I don't even think I could remember all of the like, I don't know, like high school party boyfriends for a weekend or whatever. That sounds so terrible, but like the like not real, like we're dating, you're not dating because you're not going on dates, but like,
but we'll go.
You kissed in the hallways between class. I would have literally no idea how to count.
Right now is a weird number to like keep count of.
Yeah. So like the fact that he's like, no, I could figure it out. It's like,
it's probably, but
that's a smaller number.
Like no, that's true. I don't know. So Ashley is Corey a virgin. I think it's safe to say
that's a running theory.
I think it's leaning mostly towards yes.
Which is like, that's sweet. That's great if he is. Good for him, I guess. But like
how terrifying is it for him to like be learning how to do all this on national television?
Oh, I know. I mean, he made a joke the other day about like, I'm gonna need to call a doctor because it's been more than 4 hours. You poor baby.
Oh. How old is he? He's a sweet, respectful guy.
He's 21.
And she's 27?
She's 27 or 28, yeah.
Thanks.
I know.
She's just coaching him. Yeah, if the shoe were on the other foot, this would be disgusting.
Okay.
An older man giving her tips.
No, I agree. He asked for them. She wasn't like doing them like not like he asked.
Yeah, but still a red flag would be going off in my head like, this is wrong.
Yeah. No, I agree. It would definitely be weirder if it were opposite. But I do also think that like I don't think she pressured him into it. I think this was the thing that like they both wanted and were trying not to do on national television, and then they both gave in to like, oh, I just can't wait anymore. I don't think that it was her pushing him to do it. And so, like, I think if it were clear that that were the case and the opposite, whatever, then, like, maybe it would be less creepy. I don't know. I'm trying to not be a hypocrite.
Yes. No, I know what you mean. But also, like, maybe she's not, like, maybe she's probably got some experience in that field, but maybe he's also, like, on, maybe she's got a small list.
She might too. You never know. She could be a virgin at 27.
Yeah, that's true. And then she just may have made out with, 4 more people than he has. And so she's just trying to give him tips.
I mean, honestly, if you're going to ask if you have a list of people you've made out with, I feel like you also could have a list.
Yes.
So, like, she also, like, that's not a question I would ever ask because, like,
yeah,
you'd be able to respond. Like, why would I assume you would and, like, me be like, nah, no fucking clue.
Oh, well, no, I can't.
No, but, like, you should
have a list.
Maybe if I'm Jared.
Ooh, oh, that's a spoiler, too. Shouting out his girlfriend. Kenya says America told him she loves kissing him, and Corey said, I know.
Yeah.
What a cute
They're
thing to say.
They're cute. Someone on Twitter said it's time that we admit that Corey and America are like the best showmance that Big Brother has seen. I think it's just because I love Corey so much. Which, like, I don't know why.
I don't know why either. That mustache is starting to really creep me out. And he's starting to really tank his own game. And
he is only because Jared is jealous.
Yeah.
Because I think he and Izzy are really strong still.
That's good.
I think Corey and Izzy are still really strong. Jared doesn't like America, so the fact that Corey likes America, he doesn't like. So, like, Jared is, Kenya says Jared's a hater. That's exactly what it is. Like, Jared can't get over the fact that, like, he had sex with someone in the house, and then, like, I guess today, Corey told Jared, like, yeah, I was talking to Blue today, and Jared was like, Blue's not my girlfriend. Okay.
Gross.
I guess you're right, because you're shouting out your actual girlfriend, Kinzo, I love you, baby. I just cheated on you on national TV. He didn't say that last part, but, like, she knows. Last thing she was, like, active on Twitter doing was saying that she was enjoying the single life. Because she got cheated on.
She gonna give his dog back?
I'm taking the dog, dumbass. I hope not.
I hope that whole thing plays out like that. And he feels embarrassed, and because he should. He really should. Yeah.
I finalized my 5.
I think I've finalized my 5, and I'm not proud of it.
I am real iffy on most of it, and I hate my top, but I did just finalize my 5. Which is that normally I come in like very prepared, and I've got like a ranking of everyone in the house, but like I can't.
No, I can't either, because
everything changes all of the time.
It's a journey. It's just nice not to have like that group in charge.
And they still think that they are. Like, Jared thinks that he's running Cameron right now, and I can't tell anymore if he actually is. I don't know. I don't have more to say about it. Like, there are people that are in danger that have always been in danger, but like, I don't know, like fucking, I guess America mentioned something to Blue about family style, and so Blue and Jag were talking about getting family style back together, which was like the Riley, like very early beginning of the game alliance. So
they're
like that
alliance, they're a handful.
Yeah, but like I think it would be Jag, Blue, Matt, America, Jared. I think.
No Corey?
Like, I don't think he was in it. I don't know though.
They wouldn't pull him in. I kind of like that alliance though.
I know.
I don't hate it.
I'm trying to find. Da 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 da.
Who the handful was, or who the family style?
Yeah, well, okay, it doesn't say it in here.
Great.
But
Easy.
I mean, right now, I guess Jared's making a big deal about drinking water out of the bathroom is gross. Or to eat in the bathroom.
Okay, yes, I agree.
They have that big little they have that seat and they hang out in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's gross. It's so gross to me. It will never not be gross.
If you have their little like sealed cups.
No, still gross.
And the stall is
closed. I would eat in there and I would still do it, but then afterward I'd be like, why did you do that? That was disgusting.
Yeah. But I don't know. Jared's being a dick.
Yeah, always and forever. That guy is entitled and huge ego and thinks he's running the house. And to be fair, I forgot he was HOH constantly last week.
Because it wasn't his HOH.
It wasn't, yeah, and so for him to still walk like, I've got power to do this. So has he decided if he's going to use it or not?
Last I saw, he will, because he thinks that
It'll
he's
be Jag.
gonna nominate Jag. But I don't know who he's taking down. I don't know if he's taking down Izzy or Felicia.
Well, he's got to take down Izzy. Because is Felicia the target?
No, Izzy is.
Does he matter? Oh, Izzy's the target. Okay.
Izzy's the target.
Okay, Izzy's the target, but I could see them. They're all going to end up voting out Felicia anyway because they have to protect Izzy.
Yeah.
And by Izzy, I mean Suri and Jared.
Yeah, I don't know. Kenya said to Jared tell Suri that he is using the veto. Not yet that I know of, so like he might not still. Yeah. You're right, Eddie. Jared's always a dick, but he does have control of the house right now.
He does have control.
But only
He's like
because his mother does.
Yeah, he's like a little stuck-up prince. He's like, my mom's a queen, but I'm going to do what I want. And he just runs around and does whatever he wants. Putting his seed on whatever he wants. He's gross.
Ugh, gross.
Am I wrong?
Don't call it his seed.
I'm just trying to be polite.
That's worse. His seed.
Icky, but it's not worse.
I don't know. He's
Okay,
just.
so we wanna-
Jared's laughing about teasing people with using the veto.
And he's mad. Is he mad that he got the veto because now he has to make a decision, or is he just mad because he didn't get the vacation?
I think it's both.
Okay. At least he's got some of his head in the game and not just thinking about taking Blue to Europe. I feel like that would be such a waste of a trip.
Jared told Cam that he told Felicia he was considering taking her down.
Jared told Cam that. No. What's that train? Jared told Cam.
Jared told Cam that he had told Felicia he was considering taking her down.
Okay.
And then he told Jag he might use it, and Jag stuttered. And now he's laughing about teasing people using it. He's like cruel.
He is. He's a mean girl. He belongs in that alliance.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Austin brings up a good point. I love that he got pissed that he didn't have a letter from his girlfriend in his HOH.
I love that his mother had to be the one that was like, you wonder why?
She's always keeping him on earth. I love that. That's bizarre to me. That he would think that he would get a letter from his girlfriend. Does he not understand?
No, he thinks he's amazing.
Putting a seed on everything, okay? It's true. All right. You want to do power rankings?
Yeah.
I want you to go first.
Okay. So I'm not proud of this. because I don't necessarily agree with it.
Okay. That's the preface for me as well.
Okay. Number 5, I have Corey.
Okay.
Because I think his rat game in the middle, he's playing a rat game. I will admit that. It's not my favorite way to play, but he's playing a rat game.
Someone's
He's
gotta do it.
at least protected right now by both sides, I think. Cameron, they showed it in the episode, told Corey that it was going to be an easy week, and they just put it in with the excuse me, him saying that he just told everybody that it was going to be Blue and Jag and just a repeat of that. But that wasn't the whole conversation. It was specifically like, I'm going to tell you that it was, or that it's going to be Jag and Blue so that you can go out and tell people that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But don't worry, you'll have an easy week.
That's
so like
diabolical.
Wasn't as like lie as it was before. Also, I think he recognizes that Corey's not the head of the snake on the other side, so like he's low on that side, so he's like kind of, I don't know. I think the only person really wanting Corey out right now would be, I don't know, Nicole, because she doesn't understand what's really going on. And Jared saying he would nominate him because he doesn't like their showmance.
Yeah, and then he keeps saying that Corey's also throwing comps. Like, why is that such a big deal? Why does that get under his skin the most?
I don't know, because he's
cute.
Like, Jared's only want to freaking comp because other people have messed up. That's the only reason he's won. Anything.
Yeah, that's so
literally anything.
It's very frustrating.
When he has actively tried to win, he lost. And he gave it to Heisem because he was like, I'm so confident. I know I got this right. And it was wrong.
It was, Jared is dumb. Yes. Agreed.
So like, he can't say shit about anybody in comps.
You drove when the lights turned off.
Bitch. One of my favorite DRs of all time. So I have Corey at 5. At 4, I have Matt.
Okay.
He is liked by both sides, I guess. And he is winning comps. He won the Secret Power. He won the competition, but didn't take the veto. Like, he's showing that he can win. Now, I don't know how crapshooty this one was. But, like, he's still pretty protected. I don't know. I say this is where things get weird, but like I think the whole ranking is weird. I had 3. I have Cameron.
Okay.
Just because he's won literally a competition every week for the past 4 weeks almost.
That is true.
And he is making, honestly, it's mostly because he made a move that jumbled up power rankings.
Yes.
He made a move where there are 2 people right now that I cannot actively put in my power rankings that have been in my power rankings because one of them is going this week.
I can co-sign that.
Yeah. So I got Cameron there. 2, I have frickin' Jared, and I hate it. I'm so upset about it, but he does have the veto, and he does get to decide what to do with it. Now, I do like the fact that he can decide whether or not he vetoes. Cameron gets to decide who to renom. So, like, he could get screwed by using it, and I think that would be great. But
that's even a better reason to have Cameron in your power rankings because that's powerful.
Yeah. So I got Jared at 2, and then Suri at 1 because she's not on the block.
Of course.
Yet. And might not be. Because, honestly, if her mist is so good that, like, legitimately if he renoms Jag, I just give her.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop watching if Jag gets nominated.
Scott.
We'll be done.
No.
Leave Jag alone.
Yeah, so I have Suri, Jared, Jared, Cameron, Matt, and Corey, and I am uncomfortable with all of it.
I like it because mine are also uncomfortable. Mine might a little bit more uncomfortable because I broke a rule, and well, you'll see. Number 5, I also have Corey for same reasons. He is everyone's little brother.
Yeah.
And they just pick on him, and they'll miss him when he's gone. But they're worried about him, but they're not overly worried about him.
Yeah, because if he's throwing comps, if they think that he's throwing comps, then why get rid of him?
Exactly. Okay, so number 4, that's where I have Cam.
Okay.
I don't like it, but he did the thing. He's doing it. It needed to be done. He is making me impressed. All right, I'm confused how I feel because I don't like him. I don't like him.
Yeah.
But I like what he's doing, and I'm also rooting for him. I don't like that either because
I feel it.
Love Suri, but
it's too much of a bulldoze like right now.
Yes, and we've had that for 2-3 seasons in a row.
Yeah.
I'm loving this. Love the shakeup. Love that he's doing it. Love that he's being secretive about it. I love that he only trusts Bowie, and because Bowie's not going to say a word to anybody.
Does he trust Bowie? Does he trust Jared?
I don't. He must trust Jared because he did let him in on that plan. But maybe that's
I don't know.
His way of messing with the house too.
Maybe.
But yeah, I don't know. Only time will tell, I guess. So number 3 is where I break the rule. I have put and kept Izzy there. I think she'll stay. I think Suri gets to pick who's going to go home. And it might be Jack who goes home.
Could you imagine?
I think it would be Felicia over Izzy. Unless Felicia could do something great. But if you don't have Matt and you don't have Jared and you don't have Suri and I guess that's really that's it. Then you don't have anybody else.
Yeah.
And Izzy's going to be in the game next week. And then 2, I have Jared, which I hate, but again.
What are you going to do? You can't.
Can't get out of it. Can't get away from
so
him.
Annoying.
And so number 1, I have Suri. I don't feel good about this.
Yeah.
This is bizarre.
It's
because it is weird because everyone does have a little bit of potential. I mean, not everyone. Bowie doesn't really have that much potential, but like everyone's itching to do something.
But they're not doing it.
But they're not doing anything, but because they can't get the power. But I feel like this is the first time in a long time the other side and might actually all get together. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of potential in everyone.
This could be the push that was like that formed the leftovers last year.
Yes. What?
It was Turner's HOH, but I don't remember exactly what happened before that.
I was like, what? I don't even know who was on. It was the chips. The Lay's chips.
Yes.
They were the star of the show last season. Oh no, someone said Cameron just brought up Chilltown to Jared.
Oh no.
No, don't do that.
Wait, Chilltown or Chillers?
We do need a distinction. We need a distinction.
Because right now, I mean, Jared and Cameron are talking right now. Last update I have is that they're talking about Corey in America and that Corey's falling for America. And if America doesn't actually have feelings for him, then she's fucked up. And Jared says they won't last.
Of course. Eddie says Chilltown.
Okay, well, I mean...
Does he trust him? I don't know.
I don't know.
We need Cameron DRs. As much as I hate watching him in the DR, I need to know his thoughts.
I know. He wasn't as annoying in the DR this week.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't smooth voice, whatever. He was
clear, concise. No weird mystic talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do. This is what's happening, and I liked it. And I'm starting to turn.
I was his whole Oh, okay. Fuck that. You think I'm stupid? They like bleeped him saying bullshit, and I was like, ooh, he pissed.
He is out for blood, but softly. Still a little soft.
He's killing them softly.
Softly.
With his noms, killing them
With
softly.
With his pies.
Nomming them softly.
And I do love that there were some people he chose to shove, and there were some, like, Jared barely got pied. Like, you could still see Jared's face. He just had, like, a little bit of whipped cream, but, like, there were some people where he took the back of their head. It's like,
Matt got fucking pied.
yes. And but Matt's mouth was, like, wide open for it.
Yeah, he was.
Too. Gross.
Yeah. He did, I thought, was nice. He told Jag that he specifically picked a pie that he thought wouldn't get into his turban.
That's sweet.
And that is nice.
Dang it, Cameron. I don't want to like you.
Look, this is not going to make me like him. It might make me root for him for a moment.
We can keep that line separate.
But, like, no, this isn't going to make me like him. He did say something, I guess, when he was talking to Blue, and she was doing her fake cry thing. She said something that was like, right now I hate you so much I could punch you. And he said, be careful when you say that. The DR will pull you in and talk to you. They pulled me in when I said something similar to Riley. And I was like, oh.
Ooh.
No.
You're aware, and you're still creepy.
Yeah.
It has been brought to your attention that you crossed the line. You still cross those lines. Okay. Well, is there anything else?
No, I don't think so. I mean, literally most up to date on the feeds. Jared says it'll be funny as shit if you scare Jag. Cameron says send him up. Jared says he told Jag he might use it. Cameron says I'm telling one person, I'm asking you to use the veto, and that is Jag. If you hear it around the house, then you know who the leak is. Jared says the leak is Corey.
Jared!
Don't know why. That's not true. Jared says Corey still has trust in you, Cameron. It's a good thing. I don't know why he's so upset about Corey, because
he's jealous. We know it's jealousy. And that's a bummer.
Yeah. I think because he knows that his mom would want to work with Corey if he weren't in the house.
That's true.
Because
isn't it so funny that he's like, his mom is literally doing that with Izzy.
Yeah.
I feel like there are days where she would pick Izzy over her own flesh and blood.
Yeah.
But he's not mean to Izzy.
No, but I think it's because Izzy told him first, like, that's your mom and I know it, but don't worry, I got you. So he was like, oh, I think we'll have to.
I have a choice.
Whereas, like, Corey doesn't know and is still, like, somebody that Suri would work with, I guess.
That's true. And Corey's girlfriend is hotter.
And Corey's not ruining a relationship back home because of live TV.
That's true. Well, maybe he is. We just don't know.
I mean,
maybe that's why he's being so coy.
Yeah. Oh, also, apparently Jared didn't tell Cameron, but, like, implied to Cameron that Corey has a secret and he knows it, and things will make sense once he finds out. And, like, he's not telling him, but, like, it's really impressive and da-da-da-da about Corey's brother being on Survivor, which, like, sir, Corey's brother was on Survivor for a day. Like, your mother is a Survivor friggin' legend.
Legend.
Everything's gonna make sense when you figure this out about Corey. Methinks you're projecting. But I did think it was funny. Zach, Corey's brother, tweeted about it and was like, he only thinks it's impressive because I outlasted him on Survivor. That's just because he only went for a family visit.
A little family visit. That is wild. That makes my stomach hurt. Poor Angel Corey. I don't know. He's going to feel all kinds of ways once he gets out.
I know. I can't wait for Jared to get out and see that from day 27 to day 41, he has at least those days he's been last on Jokers.
That is, oh my God, Cam shot up.
Yeah, well, he made a good move.
He did make a good move.
But I mean, I don't think he's going to stay up. He's also, well, he's in 6th. I guess 5th if you don't count evicted house guests. But
true. I
mean, America and Corey. I mean, it's America. Everybody loves America after that DR.
Yes.
But they're writing 1 and 2. America. And honestly, they're like well ahead of Jag at 3.
The bar graph.
He's at 2.91. And Corey's at 3.2.
Jeez. I get it though.
Jared's at 0.48.
Bowie Jane's pretty high up there.
Jared's at less than 1, 0.48. That's less than half. That's less than half of a point.
Sad. I can't believe he's under Luke. I mean, I can't believe he's under Luke, but I really can't believe he's under Luke.
It's absolutely terrible.
He is awful. The worst. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the recap. Those are the spoilers. And if you need more spoilers during the week, you can always check Allison's wonderful feed updates on Instagram. They're very informative. I'm always, though, like, because it's the name of the game, when I have to follow the thread of like, okay, he told who. Every sentence always starts with, well, so-and-so told so-and-so that so-and-so. And I'm always.
There's no other way for me. I know. It's so confusing when I'm typing it and I'm like, okay. So.
Every feed update I ever read is that way. And you're like, okay. So they, and then I have to, like, I'm a visual person, so I have to picture them all in the room together talking about, like, in the speech. It's a whole thing. But you do the best at clarifying and you're funny. So I like your feed updates the best. So
well, thanks. They've been coming in spurts because yesterday when I started trying to catch up because like it was just wild this week at work. I had to go through 16 pages of feed updates.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
A lot of hate, but I'm proud that they're not cutting out feeds. I feel like last year we weren't getting any, and this year they're doing so much better at keeping us entertained.
Yeah, they're not showing anytime they actually have to put the gas masks on the feeds. So like I didn't know what they were actually for until
I heard them talking about it, and I was like, gas masks.
Yeah, I just heard America and Jag were complaining that their hair and his beard were getting stuck in them.
How long do they have to wear them?
Until it tells them that it's clear, I guess. I don't know.
The longest time they've had to wear them. Also, what did she mean by I feel like a little kid? Like, did you ever wear a gas mask as a little kid?
No, but like maybe like just wearing a mask. I don't know when as an adult I've worn a face covering mask.
Yeah, as a kid. I mean, maybe like for Halloween. I don't know.
Actually, to be fair, we were cleaning not that long ago, and I did put on a dinosaur mask that I found. It was a whole dinosaur head that I found. So I guess I have recently put on a whole mask.
I did also this morning. I saw a little kid dressed up as a bear, and he had a bear mask on, and he really wanted to go to Walmart dressed up as the bear, and I thought that was weird. So okay, it all makes sense, I guess. Okay, so follow us. Back here again on the things I don't know what to say. You can find us on all social media platforms, Pass the Gravy Bro, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Here on YouTube, just search Pass the Gravy Bro.
Unless you want to type in that beast of an
yes,
all over my face right now.
Catch it now. Memorize it because it's gone. I am Emma Lawler on Instagram and Little M tweets on Twitter, and you're.
I'm at Almar7490 on Instagram. That's where the feed updates go. I am at Appleball Allison on Twitter. I don't use it as much except to like videos that I want to catch up on Twitter. So I don't really post a lot on Twitter right now. Both are private, but just request it because I am a teacher and don't want children or parents to find me or follow me, I guess.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like, subscribe, follow, leave us a review, and share.
5 stars only.
Yeah, 5 stars only, please.
Yeah.
And the review could be mean, but just, what is it?
But
5
you gotta give it 5 stars.
Yeah, got 5 stars. Say what you want.
You gotta have 5 stars.
Oh, Alex says this was the best show on TV all night. His team must be doing really bad. Poor guy.
So sad.
So sad. Maybe next time. So we will see you guys on Wednesday, ladies' night, but it's a 2-hour episode. So Alex will be there because it'll be late and he'll have all of his other stuff done. So we'll see. We'll just see. And thanks for watching. And all your comments have been really fun. And y'all, wait, I gotta find a thing. Otherwise, this will get awkward, even though it's already awkward. Okay. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Big brother, it's big brother. It's my brother, it's your brother, it's our brother. It's his brother, it's her brother, it's their brother. On past the gravy, bro.